So months after one of the biggest hits we've taken, today is the moment of truth. It hasn't started, it hasn't even turned a wheel. Could our season be over before it's even started?
We rev our engines, feel the thrill ignite. TDR racing, shining bright. It's a night.
Looking a bit rough. Be honest with you, I was in bed last night, ill. That's not going to bore you though. So today, just a short vlog, one of our TDR pit stops. Just on the completion of this. Now, we're not going to make a fancy stand of how it looks and look at this. You'll see we've managed to get quite a few sponsors in the end. But today's video, long story short, is let's see whether we can actually get to actually live. So we've got most of it done. Need to get the foam padding on. Need to get the front hubs built up because they're not bolted on properly yet, so I can't put the brakes on. Then the brakes are probably going to need bleeding, which is the nightmare. But the biggest thing is we haven't actually started this up, so we need to get the battery on, and we need to see whether she even actually lives today. So that's today's challenge. Other than that, there's not a lot we can do. I need a number, need another number. I've run out of vinyl. That's a temporary number, I want them all matching. Need my name putting on. So other than that, that's how it goes. Let's see whether we can get this thing alive today. I'm not going to drag the video on. This video is just going to get to the point where we've finished everything I've just said we're going to do, and we'll go from there. So first things first, yes, I did say pool noodles. Yes, I did just buy them from B&M, and yes, I do fit these to the cart. So there are certain metal sections in there that you don't want to bang your arms, legs, head, anything off. I've only had one knockout in my life, and that was at Bradford, and I've only ever had one damage to my teeth, which was at Buxton. Now this wouldn't have helped my teeth, but this certainly did help with my knockout. Now I use pool noodles, one because I'm vain and they match the colour of the cart, and two because it's thicker than the lagging from pipes that a lot of people use. 22mm lagging is not as thick as that, so I tend to just wedge that on and then cut it off to suit. So yes, £3 of these pool noodles from B&M. 2 pool noodles should cover all the metal bits in here that you're going to bang your head, arms and legs on. And yeah, they literally are pool noodles. You'll see later on, it's amazing how many little bits of DIY things you do use on these. So even though it looks really dead done and very close to racing, we now need to take it all back, strip it all back down for the bits that we need to do today. So this is for my knee, that's for your legs, head. I don't normally have one here, but I put one here anyway because the seat is always closer to this side than it is that side. I don't think I need one on that side because I think that's too far away. One there. I'm just trying to be honest with you, you've got to try and work out where you can put it or where you're going to need it. I have got some left. I'll probably just put that in the van, take it with me, and it'll be a case of working out during first race where my first bruise comes from as to where I probably need to put some more. Ideally, I don't know whether I need some here as well. I think I might put some there as well, because this is where your knees, and if you get a big hit, it hurts, because that's harder than your knee. So that's already done. I think that's taken me about 10 minutes, so that were good. A lot quicker than I thought it were going to be. Yeah, put some on there. So these things can obviously get up to 50, 60 mile an hour and are full contact. That's what these things are for. And some people will use them even when they don't need to. So you need to protect yourself. At the end of the day, like I say, you've got to go to work afterwards. They are the funnest thing in the world. But it is contact, so you've just got to bear that in mind. But these things are safe as well. The rollover I had at Bradford and I came out, and I don't think I even ended up with a bruise, was fantastic. So small but mighty we call these. I know they get a bit of stick, and I think that's why Stoxkarts are trying to do a little bit of a push, but they are full contact. They're proper racing formula. I have heard all of it. I think it was my regional in a meeting recently called it a shopping trolley on wheels. Not sure he'd get in it, so whatever. But yeah, on a winner. That's that done. Get the back bumper on now and we'll go from there. I'm putting off doing these front bits because I've got to set all the brake pads up and everything, and the biggest problem is I've misplaced the brake pads themselves, so I might have to order some more. Good job they're not massively expensive. What a doiling. Another challenge today. We've got all the bumpers on other than the back one. The only back one we've got is this one from last year. We ain't putting it on pink, so we're going to need to rub that all down and get it fitted to the kart.
We rev our engines, feel the thrill ignite. TTR racing, shining bright. It's a night. Stoxkart's flying, racing through the bends. With every lap we push it, this never ends. Feel the power in the air, we're taking flight. Hold tight, we're taking.
So that can be quite a mucky job rubbing that down, that's my own fault for painting it. And when I say mucky, Health and Safety Act 1970 Galemba has failed. So yeah, no more pink, smoothed off, ready for fitting. The beard has got even blacker now. So we watched a video the other day when we were updating a lot of our videos, and it was one of our first season races, and we didn't have a clue what we were doing. It's amazing how much you learn on these things, and once you learn on them it's quite enjoyable. So like finding faults and fixing them can't be beaten. This ain't going to run right the first race we go back though. We're going to have a lot of bedding back in. We have literally had every nut and bolt out of this. It's completely been stripped, so this is a new girl. We've come out to it today and just realised when I put the back bumper on that the axle is in the wrong place. I've had to tweak the axle today again. So we're still learning even ourselves, but it's fun. But I don't think we're going to be pulling any trees up at all. We'll probably try Buxton as a practice, make sure it's running about right, and then go to, we certainly want to go to Scunthorpe and have some fun. So that's where we are at the moment. Let me get this tidied up and make this look a bit better. So batteries on. Let's see what we can do. Flick up. Flick up. Oh dear. Absolutely nothing. So the starter motor's here, so we've had all these wires off and checked them, but all this here is a bit of a bodge job. If there's any auto electrician or electrician that knows what they're doing and they fancy doing a really simple job for them, this here has the original starter and it has the button. Now the original starter's always been awkward to get to, but it's broke off this year because it got smashed into Ipswich. So these two wires go into the original starter and then up to here. I don't think we need this. I think we could probably wire that out, but that's a bit beyond me. But this wire here is into a plug. We've had that out, cleaned it and checked it, and then we found this little bleeder. So when it's got braid, that here bent into my seat, and it looks like this wire had so little give. As you can see, it just pulled it out. So if we put that back in, I'm hoping we'll get a start. So let's see. Let's do a bodge job for now. So that's it's back in now. Let's see. Up and up. Still no. Let's just double check. That's it. We're on it. So it's that little wire that we need to sort out. It won't start anyway because we've not got a lot of oil in there and we've got no petrol at all. So, but at least it's trying. So with petrol and oil, that will go now. Just need to clean and clear all that. Look at the state of that. That's a challenge. So today's fixing is now on hold for this. I'm not going to the shop for a bit of wire and a couple of connections when I can get them from work cheap as chips. That there has pulled out of the wire, and the wire's stripped and broke, and now it's too short, so I need another one of these, make it longer and then rewire. the connections and starters up. So yeah, that's all we've got done for today. She's looking alright though, isn't she? She's looking bright. So yeah, we got the back bumper put on, side bumpers on, axle had to be realigned, foam protection on, and then we have solved the issue of it not starting, but not actually fixed it. So that's the next plan. So yeah, get in there. Thank you to Ultimate Coaches, Steve at SCG, Daz at DH, and MG Tastic are our current sponsors. Obviously we are also partnered with PowerMax as well at the moment, and we are in negotiations with a couple of extra sponsors. Fingers crossed on that, guys. Ducks a fan of TDR TV. Everybody's subscribed. Nip that up later with a 10mm rather than bodging it with that. It's just a very open to the elements at the moment. But the mud guard we use covers it all. Because I once remember being at Northampton. Water got into all of this. Spoiled my race. So we spent hours and hours, obviously, with the cart, and we couldn't get it started, and we came down here and we found that one wire, just one wire, was broken. So we repaired it, and now she goes.
Guess who's back? 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 Back again. Dabo's back. Tell a friend.